Hi, my name is Nima and today I'm going to do a commentary on the Iraq War and the House of 60 Fathers. I'm going to relate these two together. The Gulf War was started August 90 by the order of the Iraq leader Saddam Hussein to the neighbor Kuwait. It was alarmed by Arab power like Saudi Arabia, Egypt, and also United States and Western nations. The Iraq leader Saddam Hussein was there to the United Nations Security Council demand to withdraw from Kuwait on mid-January 1991, and that's when the Persian Gulf War was started. The Persian Gulf War was began by the United States air offensive known as the Operation Desert Storm, and by February 28, the President of the United States, George Bush, was ceasefire. And by that time, most of the Iraq soldiers were surrounded or fled in Kuwait. Tempa was a child who lost his parents during the Japanese and China War. And because they both war are mostly the same, they have same effect. The effect of the war for a child is that on that time he's not gonna see his parents, he's not gonna communicate mostly with his parents because there's no time to communicate. They're always scared if they'll be alert for the bomb or something. So they don't communicate mostly in war. And it's gonna affect the child when they don't communicate with each other in a family. And also communicate in his education because in that time he don't go to school. It also affects the growth people. They don't have job, they cannot provide shelter and food for their families, and that make problem, they cannot survive. And when there is no job, there is no payment, so they cannot buy food and shelter. When there is a war, there is no safe place in a country, because first they're gonna attack the capital city of the country because there is more population in a country. And when they attack that place, for 2 days later they're gonna attack next city, and next city. So in a country there's no safe place when there is war. Like Tempa, when they leave their village because Japanese attacked them, they went to another place. So after that, when they went to another place called Hengyong, the Hengyong was safe for that time. And then when their parents went to search for work and get money, Tempa was in Sampan and he lost in the village that he came from. That's where the soldiers were, the campus of the soldiers. And then he tried to survive over there overnight, days, and he was tired, he was scared, and he didn't feel safe. After that, he went to the Hengyong to search for his family, but it was already surrounded by Japanese. So he escaped from their train road, and he thought that his family left him, but he didn't know that his family escaped so they can search for Tempa. No one likes war. No one in the world likes war. And when there is a war, mostly it's between the governments of the two countries. The government of the two countries, they cannot communicate, they use war so they can get control of the country. When they get control of the country, they can do anything. But they don't think that the people of the country also are included in the war. The only thing is that control. And that's the only thing the government thinks. But the people think about the safety. If they have a small country, it's safe. is better than a white country that's not safe. So they want a safe country. How wide is it? Doesn't matter. The only thing they want is safe. If they're safe, there's more population. Because they feel safe, they feel okay. They feel strong because no one can attack them. Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed.